hopefully some big company buys me out or I go public. Need the real money. Yep. By the way, about people being too nosy with your life, like where your baby is, IRL, I tend to ask nosy people, when did you last go to the toilet, now that we're asking personal questions? Oh my God. I'm just remembering something. So this is gonna sound a little bit depressing, but back a couple years ago my grandmother passed away, but before she passed away, she had a caretaker, and one of the things the caretaker had to do was tend to her while she was in the bed, which included, you know, cleaning up after her when she went to the bathroom. And she would come in and it would be like, good morning, how are you? Have we had our BM today? BM, meaning bowel movement. And it's like, I mean, yeah, I know you're all up in my business all the time, but is that the first thing you need to say? Good morning, how are you? Have you had your BM? What? Armenian food with large portions. Huh, okay, I'll have to try it. I'll have to try it. But yeah, Gerber, when you said that, that's what it reminded me of. That sounds like something grandmas would say. No, her caretaker would come in and ask her. Dog wog. Holy moly. My first 12-month sub. My first 12-month sub coming through right now. Dog wog. Holy shit, dude. Thank you so much for 1 full year of support by subscribing to my channel. Thank you very, very much. 12 months is no joke. Is this Texas? This is not Texas. This is not Texas. This is still Los Angeles. I will be in Texas on Monday. That's a definite caretaker thing. Yeah, exactly. 1 year is crazy, dude. Yeah, cut to the chase. Thoughts on private schools? I like the idea of private schools. I feel like, look, if you live in an area where the public schools are awesome, don't waste your money on private school. Don't be stupid. If you live in an area where the public schools are terrible, or if your child needs something that the public school can't provide, then look at your budget and see if private school is the way you want to go. You can stop bugs with those windshields. These, look, I like my big sunglasses. You cannot shame me into not wearing them. We are her favorite child. That's why she spends a lot of time with us. Sorry, baby Lanty. Listen, I would drop all of you in a minute if it meant baby Lanty was getting everything she needed. She's already getting everything she needs, so she's fine. Most public schools suck. I went to an amazing public school, so I'm totally down to the whole public school thing. I think it's awesome. I like that I went to public school, and then when I went to college, no one looked at me like I had a chip on my shoulder, I guess, because it's like, oh, you went to public school. I mean, I went to a really good one, but, you know, you're in LA, I'm here, waving down the street. Oh, was that you? Sunglasses are nice, thank you. Good morning, Hungry Lion. But yeah, Dog Walk is the first one to have the 1 year badge. That's boss. You're gonna drop us at a fire station. No, you're all on my phone, so you'll still be in my purse. It's some shitty Greek temple, probably. It is a temple, and here's why. So you guys know that my sub badges all have to do, they all have to do with the story of Atalante from Greek mythology. So the moon is because she's dedicated to Artemis. The bow and arrow is because she's a huntress. The apple is because that's how someone won her over. That's how they won her love. The temple is because she and her lover made love in a temple, and it pissed off the god that the temple was dedicated to. It's not certain which god it is, but one version of the story says it was Zeus. And because they were so angry at Atalante and her lover for making love in the temple, he turned them into lions, and that was their punishment. And that was their punishment because at the time it was believed that lions couldn't mate with each other. They thought lions could only mate with leopards, and so it was their punishment to never be able to make love again. So that's why the temple. What's the difference between a public and a private school? I will get to that. That's a good one. Those glasses are you, totally. Thank you. The badges tell a story. Yes, they do. They all mean something. Yeah, it was, oh, Jesus, in for fun too, punishment. Wait, there was something I wanted to say. Oh, difference between a public and a private school. Public is government funded. It's just what's available. If you live in the area, your child goes to that school. And it gets its money from taxpayer dollars and other assessments and things. Government run. A private school typically you have tuition. It's not run by the government. It's either its own private organization, or it's you can even have like chains of private schools, I think, or like sometimes they can be Catholic schools. Catholic schools are private. Like a religious school is going to be private, but you have to pay for it. Can I keep the bow and arrow forever? I'm sorry, Chappelle. What's up, Sandfist? What's up, Apple Avocado? So the story thinks that, well, there are a couple of versions, but one version says that it was Zeus that punished them, but it could have been somebody else. Public schools are usually underfunded and misrun depending where you are. Yeah, they're not run very well in a lot of places, and they are underfunded. But that's what happens when you put something in the government's control, right? That means you no longer have control, and guess what? You're stuck with it. You have no other options. If you're in a private school, it's like, look, you can either shape up, or I will take my tuition money somewhere else. And they shape up, let me tell you. So it's, you know, I like the idea of private schools because they're much more dedicated to their own community. And their values are going to be more based on what people are looking for. The public school it is what it is. So what are you drinking? A chai. We're drinking a chai. I went to a private university for undergrad, public for grad school. The difference